coming from my car. I don't know why I got my sunglasses on at night. I just want to talk to y'all real quick because I like to address people when I read comments. I don't have to, but I just like to. I don't like going back and forth with text messages, and I do read you guys text messaging. What do if it don't apply, let it fly mean? Do y'all know what that mean? That mean if the subject that I'm talking about don't apply to you or your life, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. I just had somebody write a whole scripture on my page. Like I don't know God. Because somebody use profanity don't mean they don't love the Lord. I mean, something really wrong with y'all. But it's cool because, I love God. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. But save that because it's not, every channel is not for everybody. Just let it go. But I didn't say get on here to do all that. I digress. I got on here because I just watched a video, y'all. And it's another woman. And y'all think I'm black women bashing. And I'm not. I'm trying to bring awareness to the black woman. Please catch this message. And if it ain't you, you shouldn't be worried. But I do videos to give a message. And I do videos for us to be better. Not to dog us. How can I dog a black woman when I'm a black woman? That sounds stupid. That's why y'all didn't like Candace Owens. Y'all thought she was dogging people, and she just said, nah, black people need to start correcting shit. Until we start correcting shit, we gonna keep failing. And that's what's wrong with our people, man. We in denial. You know it's something wrong with you. You know it's something wrong with your family. You know it's something wrong with your neighbors, but you don't want nobody to say nothing about it. So how you gonna get better if you can't own it? What do an addict have to do to beat an addiction? They first have to say they have one, right? So that's what's wrong with black people. We first have to own we have a problem within. Okay? I just watched a video. Another black woman, young black girl, go out to dinner with a good looking, I think he was mixed or Puerto Rican. They go out to dinner. And she didn't just go out to dinner to get to know him. She went out to dinner to eat everything she could eat. She ordered all kind of lobsters and shots and everything. So he decided, I'm not paying for it. So she tripping out on the man. I'm worth this. What do you mean you ain't paying for it? You asked me out and you ain't paying for my food. Let me set this record straight because somebody gave some black girls the wrong memo. Okay? Somebody told y'all wrong. I don't know if it was Facebook that made y'all feel this way, Instagram, I don't know what it was. It may be OnlyFans. Who said you was worthy of somebody spending a whole check on you on the first date? How do that man even know you worthy? He's on a date to get to know you. And by doing that, he ain't going to want to know you at all. But see, your whole mission is not to get to know him. Somewhere down the line, women want to be pimps. They think somebody supposed to pay them for their time. This man want to get to know you because he thinking you're attractive. You appear to be a nice person, and then he take you out and you a bitch, and you think he's still obligated to pay for your food? Me personally, those days are over when a brother taking you out and he got to pay for everything. If you want to get to know me and I want to get to know you, what's wrong with us going Dutch the first date? See, y'all don't want to hear that. You on Tyler Perry time. Who said that you was more worthy than him? This was said, who told y'all this? Who told you that your time was more valuable than his time? God didn't say that because he said a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. A man supposed to take care of his wife, and he damn sure ain't supposed to take care of a chicken head. And if you got that attitude that somebody's supposed to do something for you, you a straight chicken hawk. You pass chicken head, you a chicken hawk. Because you got in your mind that I'm the shit. And you looking like you can't write out the projects. Did somebody tell y'all because you have a vagina that you more worthy than a man? And you know what made me change my mind? I never felt that way because I always had my own. A brother ain't gotta buy me nothing. It'd be nice if he said, "Let me take the bill." But I am woman enough with enough class not to go to a restaurant with a man I just met. I'm not gonna do this with my own man. Let's alone a man I just met that want to get to know me and order every expensive shit on the menu because he treating. When you do shit like that, it's because you ain't used to shit. Why would she order extra lobsters and I want double shots of this and that? Because he paying. You ain't going to eat tomorrow. You got to eat enough right now. This is why I understand why women do that shit. Because a man is buying and you want to see what kind of money he got in his pockets. What you doing is blowing your opportunity. Because if you like that from the first date, you never going to find out what he got. He ain't going to never even call your ass no more. And he might just pay for that meal because he want to sleep with you. And a lot of you do that because you want to sleep with him. So you selling your body for a meal. But you valuable. I'm valuable. But you just sold your ass for some lobster. But you valuable? Do you know if you really was valuable and you was the shit? When somebody say, I will fly you out for $5,000, you will laugh at them. $5,000, brother. You think that's all I'm worth? But what y'all do? Y'all go to a stranger. And then next weekend you with another stranger. And you call yourself a high price hoe. No, that's a cheap NAFA hoe. That ain't no money. $5,000 ain't shit. And you would sell your soul for that. Jeopardizing getting AIDS for $5,000. Y'all have made money about everything now. People don't even care about love no more. Look at Hollywood. Look at all these people getting a divorce. It's all about money. Jenny, allegedly, she ain't thinking about losing her man. They said she begging him to come back, but I don't know. She more concerned about lying and saying he made her sign a prenup, allegedly. She ain't thinking about her baby not having a father in the house. She thinking about money because he gonna take care of that baby. She thinking about herself. Money has made people go crazy. And what did the Bible say about the love of money? The love of money is the root of all evil. It's not money. God wants us to have abundance. He wants us to have everything. And I had to go back to my original videos on how I speak because people think I don't know the Lord. Girl, when it comes to that word, when it comes to God, I can tell you some things. The love of money is the root of all evil. That means if you love money that much, you are the root of evil. Why would that brother want to spend a dime on you? And you, Satan, you working in a demonic spirit. You're toxic. When my sons got of age, they 24 and 29 right now. And I got two daughters, 32 and 17, and four grandbabies. I got one grandson, and he's 7, and he's the joy of my life. The other 2, 3 is girls. When my boys got a certain age, and I watched them date, and I seen with my own eyes how women tried to treat them. My kings, when they tried to treat my kings like they were princesses and my boys wasn't shit, you gotta kiss their ass. I had a girl right in front of me, my oldest son, ex-girlfriend, right in my house, go tell him, I don't even know why I'm talking to you because I'm worthy. You really beneath me because I'm a princess and you really can take care of me and provide for all my needs. This is a girl who both her parents are crackheads. Her grandmama raised her. Because she got a big butt and had pretty long hair and was in college. She thought she was better than my son who worked every day, took care of his one child, got his own place, own car. He got everything these women say they got. He had his own shit. And this girl sitting here saying, you can't afford me. What? So I'm washing dishes, y'all. I'm cringing like, you better jump in, David. You better jump in. It's like jump a double dutch. You better get in there. I'm about to jump in. You know, you don't want mama to start. She kept going on and going on and going on. You know what I did? I walked over to my son and I pointed at him. I said, don't you ever in your life allow nobody, man, woman, cat, or dog, to disrespect you as a man and take your value away of what you are. You worthy. You a king. You a child of the Most High God. You an Israelite man, and you don't ever forget that. Do you know this heifer jumped in the conversation and told me to quit pointing at her? I'm pointing at my son. So I turned my finger over to her. Now I'm pointing at you. This my shit. Get your shit and get the hell out. She was at my house for the weekend. Miss Princey, Miss Pretty, get your ass out. Go sleep in your car or hotel. You got to go. I wish I would let you degrade my child that I raised and put all this good substance in this good black man, because he's a good black man. His daughter adore him. His daughter prefer to live with him than her own mama. She adores her daddy. He done took her to daddy and daughter dances. He get her every other weekend, fought tooth and nails in the court to get his rights to his daughter. And she's only 8 years old, and adore her daddy. You will not tear down my son. And this is why a lot of women be saying black men ain't no good, because it's somewhere either their mother or some black woman tore them down and they don't know their value. So to all the black women who said, why you taking up for black men and not taking up for the black woman, and we always taking up for black men, I disagree, because first of all, I don't need protection. I don't need no black man to protect me, because I don't get out of order. And if I do, I have a lot of family members who love me that always be my protector, especially my big brother. I couldn't. Nobody can sneeze wrong around me. He's still my protector. Somebody say anything about his baby sister, it's on. So I don't identify with not being protected by the black men in my life. My daddy was a strong black man, never been in trouble, never put his kids on welfare, food stamps, or nothing. He said he would die and shovel shit before a white man fed his kids. I was raised very well, so I don't identify with that. But I don't excuse or try to look over the people that didn't have that. What I'm saying is, what do you want to be protected from, sis? I keep asking them that. Black men don't protect us from what? Your ignorance out here fighting on the streets, walking around in bonnets and pajamas. So y'all don't want to own that. Y'all want somebody to pacify you and act like it's okay. When Monique, the comedian, said something, everybody dogged Monique, and Monique was telling the damn truth. You ain't supposed to be outside in your underwear. You is not supposed to be outside in your bonnet and some pajamas and thinking you gonna get some respect. They gonna treat you like a nasty hood rat if they see you in that. Because you can run into your job, your boss. You can run into your child football coach. You can run into a lot of things while you out there, people. And you could blow an opportunity. Because they're like, man, that's how she look on her days off. Well, that's nasty. You could just apply for a job and that person see you and you don't even know they see you, and they decide, well, we found somebody else, because you're tacky as hell. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And this is what my channel is about, to make the black woman better, not to dog you out. And I hope the black woman somewhere, and it's a lot of y'all catching it. And I keep telling the old women that set in their ways, throwing me all these long scriptures that don't give a dang about their little sisters, that don't give a dang about these black women. All y'all do is talk about them. Y'all dog them out. I ain't trying to save them. Oh Lord, it's a lost cause. And you throw a scripture that they don't understand. They have no meaning because their mothers didn't put God in their life, so they don't even know what you're talking about. You got to meet people right where they are if you want to see a change. So if I have to use profanity for my young sisters to see that and say, oh, I like her channel, they might hear the profanity and get their attention, but the message is the truth. So the whole time they're like, man, she down to earth. You know how many girls so far, y'all, I've been on YouTube strong for the last month. Do you know how many young girls said, thank you so much, Miss Nina? They calling me Miss Nina. Thank you so much, Miss Nina. I wish you was in my life when I was younger. I wish I had a mother like you. I wish I had an auntie like you. You know what that mean? That mean I met them right where they were at. I understand where they are. Like Sukiana, that girl, I didn't try to dog her out. I want her to understand, little sis, you doing it wrong. You don't have to sell your soul to get no money. I'm walking witness. I ain't never sold my behind for money. I had to sit back and think, what am I good at? I didn't think I had no talents. After I lost my voice because I used to sing, I'm like, what do I know how to do? And then I got older. I couldn't model no more. And then I was too short to model as I go. What can I do, Father? So I opened my boutique. I love fashion. I can't model no more, so I started selling clothes. I got tired of selling stuff. So, what can I do? So one day I picked up this phone and I started talking. Y'all can tell I love to talk. I can go. YouTube said you just got to make your videos 8 minutes long. I said, 8 minutes? That ain't shit. I can go 48 minutes. So I got on here and I started talking on Facebook. I ended up with 400 plus videos on 2 different pages. Every morning when I was on my way to work, I get on there. Hello, everybody. This your girl, Nina from Unbreakable, Strong Woman. How was your day? Let's talk about God. I kept on encouraging. People used to get sick of me. Then they got to the point they was waiting for me to come on. I had people inboxing me, thank you so much, you changed my life. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the men start inboxing me. Oh my God, my sister, I'm glad that you on here. I'm glad you said that because my wife didn't understand it when it came from me, but I showed her your video and she got it. See, y'all don't understand. I'm touching people that you have no idea. Now, if you one of them older people that's stuck in your ways and you just sitting there texting all these holier than thou stuff, they're not understanding that language. They're not getting it. That's why Jesus went out and he walked the land, woman of God. He went out and he got the people. You know why he walked? Because if he would have just popped his fingers and used his power, or he would have got on a donkey, or they didn't have cars back there, or he would have floated, or somebody would have carried him. You know what would have happened? He would have missed the woman who had the blood issue. He would have missed the blind man. He would have missed the lame. He would have missed the man he had to raise from the dead. If he would have went any other way, he would have missed those folks. So Jesus went out there, Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nietzsche. He went out there and he touched the people personally. He went to the people. So to all of you holier than thou people, you know why you need to get from behind that pulpit and take off that church hat and put on some jeans and some gym shoes and hit the bricks and go out on the streets? Because if you don't do that, you're going to miss the prostitutes. You're going to miss these women who selling their bodies. You're going to miss the homeless. You're going to miss the drug addicts because they out here. They're not in the church. They on the streets. Jesus himself, Yahweh, walked the earth. You sitting behind pastor at a church talking about pastor anniversary when there's people out here that's lost and don't even know they worth. And you will get on YouTube and check me when I'm out here trying to walk through these YouTube streets and touch the people. I ain't putting on no suit to get on YouTube. I ain't even behind no mic right now. I'm not even at a desk. I am on my cell phone in my car that don't work. It worked, but it don't work. I'm in my car talking. I'll be in there in a minute. This is why my kids used to bring their friends to my house. I done had over 30 people live in my vehicle, in my house, rent free. I didn't have people stay with me and I just helped them rent free. But when I was down on my knuckles, I didn't have nobody to help me. But that was okay. And I still help people. You know why I grab people in? Because I'm mentoring to them. My son, I'm going to give y'all a story and I'm going to let y'all go. My sons used to bring nothing but riffraff on everybody. I think my kids to find every homeless person they can find that went to their school and their parents that left them. I done had every friend, every little kid living in my house and I fed them very well. All of them coming to my house. One guy called himself deep into banging. He was a street dude, right? My son was like, everybody's scared of him, mama. But he really a nice kid. He just ain't got nowhere to go. His auntie raising him, and they don't really love him like that. I took him and I walked with him. Do you know by the time we got to that corner, that young man broke down crying? That hardcore young man that everybody was scared of. And he hugged me and said, thank you, Miss Nina. Thank you. because you are the only one that ever believed in me. No one ever told me what you told me. No one ever said nothing, called me a king. You think I'm a king? I said, yeah, my little brother, you a king. And I hugged him, and from that day, he didn't show nothing but respect. And every time he seen me, he would say, I'm trying, I'm doing better. I didn't do this today. I did that today. I did my homework. Did the same thing when I worked at Job Corps. They sent me number riffraff when I was a RA at Job Corps, residential advisor. They gave me the worst girls that they could give me from Detroit, from the streets, gang bangers, and I would make them leaders. And they were like, I'm the leader? Yeah. I said, you a gang banger, right? Yeah, and they throw their stuff up. I'm like, look at you. You a leader. People fear you. Leaders make people fear them. They respect the leader. Next thing you know, they start turning around. The grades start turning around. They start feeling better about themselves. So this is why I do what I do. I'm not getting on here just to get YouTube money. It helping me. And if you want to subscribe and you want to like, please do. There's a thumb on there. Push that thumb. And if you want to support my channel, because I do stuff out here, I'm a foot soldier. I help little young girls. I help teenagers. I help single moms. I help homeless people. If you want to support my channel, please send me a cash app to $Nina 121269, $Nina 121269, or you can send me a super chat. $2.50, whatever you got will help, because it don't just go in my pocket. I'm on a mission, y'all. I'm on a mission to see my black brothers and sisters make it. This is why I get on Facebook. I don't even be on Facebook too much no more. I got on there today. And I keep telling everybody, please start a YouTube channel. You don't have to work and be a slave all your life. You're retiring from a place after 20 years for being a slave, and you proud of it because society put in your head that's success. To be a slave. You go to college to learn how to be a slave for someone for the rest of your life. Now they on vacation. You the one with the skills at your job. You the ones know how to run that machine. You the ones know how to do that paper. The owner don't even know how to do this shit. You know where the owner at? The owner is on the ocean at his beach house with his kids and his spoiled kids on jet skis, while your kids barely making it. You gotta rob Peter to pay Paul to put some shoes on their feet. And you're the brain of the business. You got to ask to go on vacation. You got to ask to go to a PTA meeting, to take your kids to the doctor while the owner is enjoying life. So you're paying to go to college to be a slave. I be want people to just see, look, do what they doing. They showing you the foreplan. These folks showing you how to get it. And y'all go sit here and just watch me, because I'm about to be one of them folks. I done had enough. I done paid my dues. I done raised my kids. I done watched my parents work hard to the bone and died poor. I want to be one of the ones dancing at the Eiffel Tower with some tea with my man. I want to be on jet skis. I want to look out of an upstairs window or a patio and I'm hear the ocean clap at night. I want to be the one to look on my phone and see cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching all day long. How much money I made today. I want to be on the one that flying on a plane going anywhere I want to go. Let me tell y'all about something. Y'all know Floyd Mayweather, right? The champ Floyd Mayweather. He from my city, Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is home. You know what else about Floyd? Floyd Mayweather backyard touched mine. We shared backyards. I know all the Mayweathers. Miss Bernice was like a mother, just like my mother, in the neighborhood to everybody. Floyd Mayweather and my nephew Sean Mayberry were the best of friends. Little Floyd, that's what I call him. He used to knock on my door every morning. Can Sean come out and play? Big Floyd trained all the boys in the neighborhood. My nephew could have been the champ, but he chose the streets and he in prison now, doing 30 to 60 years and fighting for his life. Floyd went to Hollywood. And I say this because it's options. It's choices that you make. You make the choices for your life. Everything that happened to you start with a thought. That's why I tell people you're not a victim. If you're a victim, you're a victim of your own circumstances. The only way you're a victim is somebody raped you, kidnapped you, forced you. But things like relationships, your life where you at right now, jobs, came from a thought from you. Even if you're homeless right now, you're homeless by choice because you can think your way out of it. You can go get you a sign, stand on that corner, get you enough money to get you a little phone with a camera. You can start your YouTube channel and every day talk about your journey about being homeless. Talk to the homeless people that's out there with you. And sooner or later, you will be monetized. Next thing you know, all you need is a debit card or some kind of account to get your money to come in. Next thing you know, you making money off your phone and you out there in the streets monetized. I know a girl that's monetized right now in her car. She is a door dasher. She lives in her car. She makes a lot of money now. Now she just show people how it is to survive in your car by doing DoorDash and becoming a millionaire on YouTube. Your life is your choice. Stop acting like you're better than somebody. Stop acting like you got to sell your soul to make money. It's other ways, sis, to get money. So this is why I get mad when I get all these scriptures. You don't know who you talking to. You don't know you talking to somebody that pray all day long, that God leads me all day, every day. The only thing that got me off my track is these strawberry letters and Steve Harvey, but they got me monetized. My first video about Steve Harvey, I keep telling y'all, is almost at 100,000. That video, you got to have 4,000 watch hours. That video had 14,000 watch hours in a week. I know it was from nothing but the grace of God because he the one told me to do this. For all of you judging me, God the one put me out here in the YouTube streets because I kept putting it off like I can't do it. Nobody want to hear me talk. I can't. He kept saying, go. God made it so jobs were firing me. He made it so things were happening bad to me until he forced my hand to say, you know what? YouTube, all you got right now. You better do it. Either you go drown or swim, Nina. What you gonna do? And I jumped out there and I started swimming. And already in 45 days, I'm generating money. And I'm going to share with y'all my first check when it come. Because I got to get my little code and all that. I can see the money, though. I can see it. But I ain't got it physically in my hand yet. But it's generating money. I put it this way. I got enough right now that I can pay a month's rent. You know what I'm saying? I got enough to pay a month's rent off of YouTube just by talking to y'all. I'm not talking because I have a tongue. I want y'all to see it's a better way. It's a better day, sis, brother. It's better ways. We don't have to stay like we are. We don't have to be pimp, drug dealers, and hoes. We don't have to. I was just sitting out here downtown, and I'm still watching black folks sell crack rock. And them in 2023 to their own sisters and brothers. I'm like, do you not know you killing your own people? I don't see no white people pulling up. I see black people pulling up. And you making money by killing your own community, and that's getting over to you. Oh, we so lost. We so lost. So to the one that said, I was watching you until you start dogging black women. You know what? Black women should be afraid of you. Black people should stop talking to you because you are one of the ones that won't tell them the truth. So they gonna keep perishing. You know the people that love you tell you about yourself. The ones that let your ass go out butt naked and say, oh, bitch, you look cute. They're not your friends. Let one of my friends come outside with a see-through gown on a G-string and see when she get her feelings hurt. Matter of fact, you ain't getting in the car with me. We ain't friends no more because I don't go out with floozies. Oh, no, ain't happening with me. Let one of my friends, I got to pull up, take her to the grocery store, and she run outside with a bonnet on her head and some pajamas. You better ask my 17-year-old daughter. One time she came to the car, Mama, would you run me to the store? And I looked at her. Who you talking to? Matter of fact, if you don't get your ass in that house and comb your head, you a lady at all times. You represent me all the time. Not some of the time, not today or tomorrow, all the time. Even when I'm dead and gone, like I rep my mama and my daddy. I carry my dad's last name, so I carry it well. Even though they dead and gone, won't nobody ever say, did y'all see James Mayberry's daughter running around with her ass out? Ooh, her mama and daddy would have had a fit. Them was some church folks. They would never say that about me. Never. I don't care if I gotta go down to the corner to get my mail. Trust and believe it won't be in no bonnet. Or my robe or my pajamas. I'm gonna throw on some sweatpants, a hoodie or something. I'm gonna run and get my mail and come back in the house. Cause that fast, I can see one of my mama church members. And my mom and dad went to the same church for 45 years. I grew up in the same church. For all the ones who think I'm a heathen. I had honorable parents. My parents had me at 40 and 42. I'm the baby. My father fought in World War II. Never been in trouble in his life. Was a carpenter. 60 years working the same job, almost 50. My father died at 82 years old. Still working. He retired from his profession and got another job. And he worked till he fell and broke his neck. It's on my testimony if y'all watch the video. My mom, he retired her when I was born. She was a stay-home mom all my life. Every day was Sunday dinner. You wouldn't go catch my mom going, and I'm going to take that back. My mom, let me tell you what my mom did to my daddy, y'all. My mother didn't want to cook one day. My daddy didn't play that shit. So she went to McDonald's. And she took this to her grave. She went to McDonald's. And she do that.